Now, building is different. Building is when you make shapes. For example, select all, and I would do, because I'm doing everything in the house, I'm going to just do all items. It selects everything. Here I have all my items that it just selected. I'm just going to deselect 2 things I don't want in it. I'm going to change these items to group by name ascending, because I just like them in alphabetical order, but you have so many different options. You could reset each item's orientation, which puts it back to the, the starting position that the furnishing has when it first comes out. Whatever you want. Then I would do a build. I like to do floor. This will be, I'll change it to 5 by 2, okay? I don't really care. I think if you go to a storage house and mess with it, you could change all these numbers to whatever you want them to be and just play with it. Really doesn't have to be perfect. I like to have a 1 or something between each of them, but in terms of space, but it could be anything you want. And then it builds it, and unfortunately it put me right in the middle of it, so I'm like stuck in the middle of the build. Karen. And then I'll just move the build so I don't have to be stuck inside of it. All right, so I moved the build. I'm literally stuck inside my build. This is not helping the demonstration. There we go. All right. So, yeah, I'm fine except for getting stuck in furnishings. So, once it builds it, you can just rotate it around. You can do whatever you want with it. Oh, I did. That's how I got out of it. Because I'm a moron. Yeah. So, this is building to me, okay? So, messing with the stuff that you own, which is what you were talking about, that's building. The only way to learn really how to do this is by playing with it. So messing around with it, making different shapes, because up here you can pick floors, you can pick circles, cones, cubes, cylinders, discs, domes. You can make all of these shapes. So play with it, see what you want to do with it. And the other way to deal with that is, maybe I just want to stack it all into a pile, preferably not on top of myself. Now it's all in a pile. So, which actually looks kind of good. Don't know why, but it does. Doesn't let you see everything you have, but that's not the purpose of this. I was just trying to show you how to do it. So, like I said, if you start with the effects, just knowing what these buttons do. Okay, the only thing you need to mess with in the keybinds right now, is find the select button. Don't play with any of this stuff. Just go to, start simple, and then as your needs increase, then you can then you do more. But for the most part, don't. Just do select, deselect. That's all you care about. That's it. Select, deselect, and I like to set deselect all items. These 2. That's it. Those are the only 2 you care about right now, because everything else is more advanced. But in order to do anything with building, you have to be able to select. So having a select button, which for me is \, right after doing the after doing effects, play with floors and walls or something. That's a good idea by Tierna. And just set your select and deselect buttons. That's all you care about at the beginning. Once you get good enough at shapes that you feel like you can expand, then try new things. We could get to the settings for that, but those settings are very advanced for people who know what they're doing, and I only play with maybe a third of them